So Highway is a tricky map for light tanks, guys, especially for something that's as big as the Hawk 30, right? You have a few options on this map. Your first option is going to be to go out to the northwestern portion of this map. I like to grab this bush. This is the one that I think does the best in terms of your angle for spotting, like this area, this basically this whole area of the map, right? And you can see we're spotting the list here. Now, the problem with spotting people in this corner, and also I'd like to show you, there's a reason why I knock down trees here. Give myself a little extra camo in case you get a light tank that comes up like this. We outspotted the Senlek. He goes down right away. The only problem with spotting someone in this corner right here is that usually people don't have the render range when they're sitting back here. Luckily, the RHM does. He's sitting in this area, but a lot of your tank destroyer players are going to sit like back here in this corner, and they won't even have the render range usually to hit someone over here. Now, we did spot the Char as well, and the Char, I don't know what this guy was doing, because normally you would sit like behind the building right here. He was like here, and so he's not going to be safe there, right? And people are going to be able to counter him, and you're dead. Because that's just the way it works out here, right? This northwestern side of the map is very, very risky, man. I swear. Like, especially what these mediums are doing now, this Leo 1, if he gets spotted, would get wrecked from people like over here and stuff. So you really have to understand, in my opinion, this northwestern side of the map and be very careful. Now, your second option on this spawn is just to do something like this. Come out over here, try and spot people that are coming like this for your tank destroyer players. I have seen people platoon with like FV 4005s and stuff and spot people here, and heavies literally getting like deleted just about. People doing like 2,000 damage into a heavy because FV 4005s, right? If they hit the side, they can do 1750. If it's a high roll, it can be upwards of 2,000 damage, right? That's an option, however, it's very risky because if you get countered out here by another light tank, well, all these people, these tank destroyers over here, they're going to stop and they're going to have shots at you trying to run away, right? And that's the tricky part about playing Highway is Highway, it's risky, right? I've seen Steel Guts sit in this bush here to try and counter people that come like this. Like we might have been able to counter the Senlek. That's an option. I find that I just end up almost always going out to the northwestern side of this map because from here, from this bush, usually you can counter a lot of people that are over here. You can also try and do what the Lancin is doing, right? So the Lancin is sitting in this area over here. The problem is when you're in this corner and you get spotted, people in this corner will be able to shoot you. And also, you will get hit from like people up here. Like if there's heavy sitting up here and stuff like that, you're never safe there, man. I've tried it so many times. Occasionally it'll work, but I'm telling you, in this little pocket over here, the Lanson's kind of getting away with it because the game has progressed a little bit. But if you go out here from the start, it's tricky, man. Like this map is just so tricky. And then from the other spawn, really your only option that I have found is just to go here. Go to this bush line, use that breakable building to your advantage. If you get outspotted there, you just run away like this. Try and run away and keep that building, this building, in between you and like tank destroyers that are sitting over here. That's all you can do, man. You have to run away. You can't stay there. If you're going to continue to get outspotted there, people are going to wreck you. They're going to destroy the building and they're going to shoot you. You have to try and run away. That's your only option if you're doing it from the other spawn, right? So now at this point, I'm just kind of trying to see if I can get shots without getting spotted. That's all I'm doing here. I know it looks like, Whirls like, what are you doing here in the back of the map? But I just don't want to get lit. I'm looking to see if I can try and support them by getting a couple of shots, and we were able to get like a shot in the UDES or whoever up here. And now we're just going to try and support this push, right? And here's an interesting play that I decided to make looking at the map. Only the STB1 is unlit. Artie, we know Artie is probably sitting in like K1, J1. It's really not an issue. Like, we know where Artie is. I never consider Artie like a real tank, right, when I look at this. And now the STB1 was lit. And I can see, look, everyone has been either here or in this pocket. So what I'm actually going to do is try and take advantage of this, and the KPZ almost outplays me here, but luckily he doesn't. It just happened to be the angle or whatever. I'm actually going to push up And this is specifically why I wanted to show you guys this video. I'm going to push up and actually put myself in this bush line. And I get really lucky because KPZ is right here. And I don't know if it was just the angle. He couldn't get his view range through these trees or whatever, because he's only 150 meters away from me right now. And obviously when we go low, then we have the bushes in front of us, right? But it was just a weird angle there, and he wasn't able to spot me. This play works really well, and you guys can do this if you win the Northwestern side of this map, and then you're going after the heavies. You can do this because see how we're catching them out? Like, I'm able to spot all these guys from this angle. KPZ, the STB-1, the Cobra, they're all pushing up. And now all my heavies are going to have shots at them as well as they come back up the ridgeline. Because I basically have them perma-spotted, what people call perma-spotted. So now, actually the heavies went down, but there's some mediums that pushed in like this. Mouse Shin or M103 is still over there as well. But all these people are going to have shots now, and I take like one shot to the Cobra, we get all this spotting into him, and now I'm just going to start pushing up, right? Like if I take a shot or two from the heavies, I know they're kind of still busy with the M103. If I take a shot from them, it is what it is, but I'd like to start going after the STB-1. So I'm going to push up, start going after the STB-1. Unfortunately, he goes down, and now we're just stomping this whole team. I do spot Artie there. I'm going to go with an HE shell. I'm going to hit him with the HE shell. Luckily, the shell goes in, because a lot of times when I don't fully aim these shots, you know, this tank has the most trollish accuracy I've ever seen. It's got 0.3 dispersion with the way I have it set up. I'm just waiting for a shot into the UDES here. I get that as well. 0.3 dispersion, guys, and I swear it's 0.4 sometimes. The T100 LT is more accurate than this thing. I swear it. Like sometimes this thing is just so inaccurate. The gun feels so derpy to me, especially when you shoot the heat shells. I don't know what it is. It's just me, apparently, because whenever I say this to other people, it's like they're always like, no, it's just you, man, just you, Whirls, you know, like gun works pretty well for me. The 122 TM, biggest example, the 122 TM, everyone says the gun is very accurate. I have literally aimed at a tank and the shell has gone to the moon in that tank, dude. I don't know what people are smoking or what I'm smoking, but the 122 TM has like the worst gun I've ever seen. It's terrible. The ammo's good, sure, the APCR is good, but the gun is so freaking unreliable. Gonna get behind the mouse in here, just gonna pull behind him like this. People clean him up there. He does 12 ramming damage to me. Boo-hoo, we lose 12 damage this whole game. And that's it, guys. Incredible that I've played a game on Highway. Like, I played a game on Highway, I did not lose any HP, other than that 12 HP. It is wild. Like, usually Highway, I make so many mistakes, because this map is just tricky, man, in my opinion. You might have figured it out. You guys can give me pointers this time around. That's it, guys. I'm going to show you the end plates, but I hope this helps you out on Highway. I am starting to do these videos again where I'm going to specific maps and giving you guys pointers. For a while I was doing live sessions. I'm trying to bring it back, guys. With these videos, I've been playing the game a little bit more. I took a big break before this. Like, if you're in, I got I'm going to call it a plethora of subscribers. I think we got like a couple hundred subs from the recent videos I did on Malinovka, Muravanka, and Prokhorovka. Those are always the top three, but Prokhorovka especially always gets a lot of views. The one on Muravanka got a lot of views, though. And, yeah, I mean, you can call it slight clickbait of the thumbnails, but, like, who doesn't do that, man? You get a comment like, Whirls, this is a clickbait thumbnail. I'm like, dude, have you seen people like Ayuksen, like, do videos? You're telling me that's not clickbait? Like, come on, bro. You know, like, people are going to put the thumbnails that are going to give you the most views, right? That's just the way it works. And I only use Paint for my thumbnails. They're very, very basic thumbnails. So, I mean, if someone is literally going to make fun of my thumbnails, bro, go for it. Go all out. So, 5,600 spotting, guys, 1,019 damage. We got 6,600 combined here. And I think it was a good game. But yeah, we got a bunch of new subscribers. So I just want to let you guys know, if you're a newer viewer and you've watched up to this point, I was taking quite a break from World of Tanks. You know, sometimes I do that. I can't be posting a video every single day. I do have a full-time job, guys, but I was taking a pretty big break. I was playing some World of Warcraft. They have a new expansion coming out. I play other games as well, and again, I have a full-time job. So sometimes I just need a little bit of a break from World of Tanks, but I am going to be bringing you guys a good amount of content again, because I've been playing a lot more. So, Highway, I hope that helps you out. I will show you this detailed report. That's it, 999 experience. Again, only 1,000 damage, but we did a lot of spotting, guys. 5,600 spotting or whatever. And this is why there was another guy in my comment section. It's like, dude, you don't even have a 3K win 8. Why are you giving advice on the game? And I'm like, bro, I get it. Like, I do a lot of damage in my light tanks. I'm one of those players that will actually do a lot of damage in my light tanks, but light tanks are not about win 8, bro, especially on the spotting maps. Win 8 has absolutely nothing to do with assist damage. It never has, and it never will put that into its calculations. So there you go, guys. Hope this helps you out. Again, catch you for the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.